man who said, "Don't try me. Don't try."
Because nobody can talk to me like that in my presence. It's not possible. Number two, it was to discuss the budget 2025 of FEMA. And he went into the job of Senate Committee and House Committee on Works. And it's very unfortunate. What he gathered, he thought possibly working with some contractors who are not happy with the reform in the Ministry of Works. He thought I was going to be removed. And so his anger is, why was I not removed? Because that's the basic reason to have veered off totally from the issues he called for discussion. And his type is very damaging to the very wonderful institution of the National Assembly, especially the 10th National Assembly. For the respect of Mr. Speaker, and of course the Senate President, and the National Assembly institution that I belong to, I will refrain myself from joining issues with him. He said, I have failed. And if a blind man is to assess you, your gaze is as good as mine. Because if he has no knowledge of anything, then his knowledge becomes his God. So I will not join issues with him. But no one in life ever said that I failed. And I've never failed in anything I'm involved in. And if he likes, he should go and check my pedigree from the day I graduated and my pedigree in the university as a businessman before I became party chairman, deputy governor, senator, and minister now. I believe that God has to be with him to attain half of what I've attained in life. And so I will not join issues with him because I have very tremendous respect for Mr. Speaker and the National Assembly. But I will try to put, some clarification. He said I was involved in less priority issues in Ministry of Works. Yes, he's right, because he sounded as if he was representing the contractors. And what were the issues in Ministry of Works? The issue of variation on price, VOP. And that was a very terrible program that was, eroding the little resources we put in the budget to do projects. Before we came on board, there were these issues of variation on price. There were this issue of CPI, that is a foreign exchange differential. Some contractors were claiming them. Essentially, two of them are the same. But that less priority that he thought about was that we stopped them. I will have no regret stopping them. There's no reason why we should award projects in the month of October and in the month of November. You are asking us to pay variation on price. So we refuse to do that. There's no reason why you're given a project and you're paid mobilization and you still want us to pay you a variation on the amount of mobilization we have paid to you. That may be what he thought is less priority, and so on and so forth. And let me say to him that the projects Mr. President inherited was a total of 2,604 projects. As at May 29, 2023, total cost was 13 trillion. That's what the president inherited. And a debt to contractors of 1.6 trillion. And when you look at the variation by reason of the obvious subsidy removal, by the reason of the floating of the dollar, you'll find out that if you review all these projects, you will see that you will get over 19 trillions, the total ongoing projects. And Mr. President did what no any other president did. He manifested all the projects in 2024 budget with the hope to give him time to look for resources, including loans, to do these projects. I wasn't in that meeting, and there is no way I was going to complain of resources to fix our roads, because Mr. President has given very special attention to Ministry of Works. He has paid so much attention to the sufferings of Nigerians, vis-a-vis the road situation. And that's why in 2023 supplementary, he approved 300 billion to take care of a number of palliatives. And I know the chairman of FEMA also mentioned it. By next week, we are going to publish what success we've achieved in those 300 billion projects. We used it to procure over 330 roads, palliatives, and bridge repairs, which were properly procured and properly executed. Today, we have achieved.
So we shall wait for Devolumai to publish those 330 roads that they spending 300 billion on. Anyway, let's go to River State. There is this rumor that Fubara has shut down the oil flow from the rivers, oil blocks and all of that, but that has come back to be not true. Okay, it's not true. However, he celebrated his escape from being impeached by Wike when they started the crisis last year. He celebrated a year of surviving Wike, possibly a year of cutting up whatever the deal he had with Wike, because this is October. That simply means that 5 months after Fubara was paying whatever it was to Wike, 5 months after he took over power, he stopped and the wahala started. Some said that he actually stopped 3 months into his government, May 29, 2023. And by August 2023, they started having crises. They started having problems. So Wike started mobilizing to get him removed. However, he sort of played them to the point that immediately after the Supreme Court confirmed him as the governor, he just stopped paying. So he was in a church to celebrate that. He can't be removed. And he said, Wike is the loser. That all this judgment of trying to stop the allocation of river states, he won't stop paying his own contractors. He will not stop paying salaries. And he would not stop paying the local government workers. I don't know where he's going to see the money from. However, they are in court. So Fubara, in a celebratory mood, yesterday, had this to say. The first part, please. And also, meanwhile, before we even go to that, have you liked the broadcast yet? No, if you haven't, please do, okay? Our backup channel is also up and running right now. I've joined it to this stream, so you can go check it out. So if you haven't really subscribed yet to our backup channel, Mayegun's Diary Premium, I would I'll advise you to please do so now. Let me show you. If you're searching for it, the Mayegun's Diary Political Premium here. Search for it, subscribe to it. We are currently at 1,258 or so. So we are going to 2,000, but I don't know when we're going to get to that. If you don't subscribe now, please. We are also about 140 or thereabouts, 130 to 100,000 subscribers on Mayegun's Diary Political. If you have not subscribed onto Mayegun's Diary Political, please do now, right? Yeah, that's the premium. Mayegun's Diary Political, Mayegun's Diary Premium. That's our backup channel. And let's go to River State. Fubara.
Ladies and gentlemen, please just permit me that I had a reason for asking them to remove the podium so that you understand that I'm standing here because of you. It is not the same over there. That is the truth. If you were not with us, if you have not stood with us, I won't be here at this hour. A lot of you might not understand what happened on the 30th of October, the year of our Lord, 2023. It was an assassination to the people of River State, indirectly assassination to me. They can't kill every one of you, but they need to kill one person so that everybody will be declared dead. But somehow, somewhere, by the special grace of God, and the God that we are thanking today, He turned, see why I said, I'm not to take my son. What they meant for evil, God turned it to good. I just want to say that we have journeyed so far. We have taken the most difficult part of this job. There is nothing that is happening now that is not some mountain. I want you to know that. So you need to praise up. Strong. Nothing has happened. We're still complete. We're still in. Let me tell you. They said we were not going to last for 1 week. We're here. We have done 1 year plus. I also pray you the 1 year of that. They said those Buccaneers will not leave as local government chairman. Today, we have the local government chairman sitting with us. They said commissioners should resign immediately so that we'll be crippled. Today, we have more than 23 commissioners. They said they are not going to do anything. We want to frustrate them in the program in UST. They said we are going to make them not succeed. By the special grace of God, we are backed up projects about touching the life of this country. We didn't end there. We have shown prudence that we are not here to steal your money, that we are here to give accountability. And to yesterday, you saw it. It was declared by River State. Transparency and accountability kept them in #1 position. Now ask the question, who is the winner? Who is the winner? So I tell you, this evening, we are here to tell God, to appreciate God. God, the way you did it 1 year ago, we know you're going to do it again for us. So you don't need to bother about the stories that are in social media. That one is the least of your trouble. By tomorrow, I'm still going to pay my contractors. By tomorrow, those of you that have not gotten your salary, you already pay salary, you are allowed to also get to you. Local government chairman, you have your jack. Your money is coming to your accounts. I ask you again, who is the loser? Who is the loser? We are not doing lecture here to celebrate loss, failure. We are praising God because He's taking us to a higher position. So, you see the reason why we need to be happy. You see the reason why we choose today to celebrate the goodness of God in our state and in our life. You can't thank Him enough. That my sister said something. Count your blessings. I just named a few of them here. What else can be ascribed to success when your enemy is around you and you're still winning? That is the success. To make a promise to you that will continue to defend and protect the interests of the United States genuinely. And we're not going back on that. We will do it. We'll follow it. With your support, we will journey to the end. God has never said it's going to be easy. Even when God prepared a beautiful temple before His favorite son, He also told him that this temple I'm preparing is before your enemy. So let us know that the enemy is there. But that notwithstanding, our cup, because we are the people of peace. If there's any advantage that was taken, it is because of our genuineness of peace. The preacher said something about peace. We went to Abuja, and Mr. President, knowing the importance of peace, River State, they brought out some conditions. We came back here in this state. First, we did everything that has to do with those conditions. We went to court immediately. We drew our matters. And you call yourself honorable when you cannot even obey simple instructions. You say, well, that's not the problem. That's not the problem. It was because we withdrew our matter. Even the matter you filed, and we said we don't want to continue. You took advantage.
He's coming out of his shell, little by little, little by little. Is with a Wike's nemesis. And some people said that the whole bone of contention here, it's not about the money. It's no longer about the money. It's not about what Fubara was supposed to pay that he is not paying. Sure, you get, it's no longer about that anymore. It is now about 2027. What would Wike use as his bargaining chip to remain relevant to Tinubu? What? The local government is gone. The state is gone. Right? And it's just a matter of time before those who are still hanging around him, they will kind of like leave him. So this whole fight now is about the 2027 for Wike. How is he going to use River State as his bargaining chip? How? And that's why I kept telling those who are still listening to him that, remember that I am with Tinubu. We control the INEC. We control this, we control that, okay? So don't worry. Let them have their field day. I will get the state back and I will give it to whoever I want again. And that is why some of them are still hanging around him. It's not about those judges and judgments and all that alone. Sure, you get. It is the fact that when a Wike go feel pull them off, Abi Tinubu that will be struggling for his own survivor, would still want to stick around with Wike. Politics now. This is politics, okay? In case if you don't understand. But Fubara continued. Like I said, he's coming out of his shell. I don't know. I kind of like it. What I don't like is their blasphemy. They love to call on God, God this, God that. These are pure unbelievers, criminals.